Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy. Sorry, I just got a funny text. Got a funny text. Who's the wiener today? Oh, of course, Justin's the wiener. Because it rhymes with sinner. What the heck is the freaking animals doing? Of course, right when I go live. Let me, uno momento, por favor. Is it bad that we're having fun on Sabbath? Here, let me add the link. It's so bright on my phone. Holy crap. I don't know. I might need to turn that down. Invite guest. Shit. I mean, shoot. Can't do that on Sabbath Sunday. I know. Daisy is turning over in her moo right now. Because we're having fun on the Sabbath. And she's not invited to the party. But you guys are, and the pups are. But I don't think, I got something earlier, and I don't think it was really not very nice. That, I don't know. Like, is this a joke? Is somebody trying to play a cruel joke, or is this really Daisy? Seriously, somebody sent me that, told me that was Daisy. I'm like, nuh-uh. She's not that big, is she?
I don't think. I don't know. I've just seen.
That's what
I just seen her heads. All I've ever seen.
I don't know. Wasn't very nice of the person who sent that. I didn't think. I mean, I can't help but laugh. But is that really her?
I don't think it's her. I think it's just somebody that maybe it looks like her.
I don't know. Let's see. She broke the Sabbath because she was live earlier. Oh no. Thank you, Section 2.
What'd she do?
I don't know what to call you. Hey, Shannon. It doesn't look like her. Oh, yeah. I thought that woman looked a little bit bigger than Daisy. To be fair. Shannon. Oh, jeez.
What did Shannon say? I didn't see it.
I'm not repeating what she said. Here, I'll put it on the screen. I don't like saying that word, that C word. Oh, that's not true. I do too like saying it. I'm sorry, I just lied. I do like saying it because I always talk about Daisy and her cocks. Oh gosh.
Oh, she
I
likes,
what? She likes cocks.
yes,
Cockadoo.
or cocks like her.
Hey Mary. Hey Sassy. Hey Brittany. Hey everybody. Who is she pretty talented? Who I was told that the subscribers bought that pool for her. I was like,
Oh, I don't
no.
think so. I just don't believe that. I don't think they bought her that silly pool. Why would I?
I don't know. Did she have it on a wish list or something?
You
I
think? And then
don't
she
know.
fell out of
Maybe for
no.
chicken or chickens. She thought maybe it'd be nice for the chickens.
And then she got hot and got in it.
She's got a big pool. Oh, okay. Yeah, so 43 cocks died. 43 potential cocks died. Because did we know if they were actually do you actually know when a chicken's a baby if it's going to be a
If you buy
cock?
pullets, I think that's what they're called. Is it? Let me ask my husband. Are they called pullets? Chickens, when you buy, you're buying hens, pullets, and they're all supposed to be guaranteed to be hens. We bought some, but my grandson named one of those hens Timmy, of all names, and Timmy ended up being a guy anyway. He's a rooster, a really big rooster, but he was supposed to be a girl.
Oh, see, this, how do they tell that? I wonder. I
I don't know.
mean,
They
maybe
have
there's
different.
a
I don't know. They have different techniques of.
Justin knows everything about cocks. I mean, he just said pullets are female, so
Yeah, and they're guaranteed or
we should
whatever to
take
be.
Justin's word for it because
Do what?
he's. We should take Justin's word for it because he's a cock connoisseur.
Like the last batch of chickens we bought were supposed to be all hens, but we had one
Yeah,
rooster.
it's hard to sex chickens. Oh, is it? So when do you? At what age can you tell like what they're going to be? If they're a
I,
cock doodle doo.
they start cockadoodle doing it. I know they're a rooster. And when they first cockadoodle do, it doesn't even sound like that. It sounds like a really weird screeching sound for a while.
Well, you do learn something new every day. What's the difference between Daisy and a rooster? A rooster goes cock a doodle doo, and Daisy says any. Oh,
You all are sinners for sure.
sinning on Sabbath. Hey, Chloe and Jude.
You could call it Sunday Fun Day or something, or that's regular though. That's so regular.
I said Sabbath because I just was trying to, I guess, make a funny ha ha because, Dawn always says the Sabbath is Saturday. And I think also Daisy
Is
celebrates
Daisy is she a
Saturday.
Saturday church
Yeah.
goer?
Yeah. I think she suddenly became a Saturday Sabbath person when she started hanging out with Dawn and Candace. All of a sudden, she changed her Sabbath from Sunday to Saturday. I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just
uh,
kidding. No, but I have
I
heard
don't.
that she has Sabbath or celebrates Sabbath on Saturday. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I can't complain.
Hello, RJ.
How's it going?
It's a going.
Oh, she's a Sunday Sabbath. Oh, I sit corrected.
All right, she's a Sunday Sabbath, but she's a
I'm glad
Sabbath.
That's definitely no wonder she thinks I'm a sinner. I'm definitely going to be a sinner to her because I am
You don't
sinning on
know which day she does Sabbath.
Look. If you go by her standards, if you kissed more than one person of the opposite or same sex in your life, you're a sinner. So she could just sit on a tack and rotate.
she's only kissed one person in her life.
No, that's what Christianity is trying to teach nowadays. If you kissed more than one person, that
I
you're a
thought
sinner.
you were saying she said that. I was like,
No.
What do you mean? Daisy's only kissed one person in her whole life?
2 minutes.
That is so. To wait.
2 minutes.
Shut up.
I love the cock-a-doodle-doos in Key West. That is all you hear. And really, you like that? I hated that when I lived in Florida. I absolutely hated that. That was the most annoying thing ever.
There's a neighbor not far away from where I live that has a rooster. Every single morning, starting around 5 o'clock in the morning until at least 11 o'clock in the morning, that thing's going off.
Oh yeah, mine do all the time. I have my roosters cock-a-doodle do all the time. You can, and we went to a pumpkin patch today, and there were turkeys, and they came up and they were right up next to me, like literally all up. They loved us. These giant turkeys.
The wild turkeys, they're the worst.
Well, they weren't really wild. They were farm turkeys, but we went and the kids got pumpkins. It was fun.
I used to live in Massachusetts. Wild turkeys are the worst.
Oh well, I told the turkeys they probably shouldn't love me so much because I can't talk about it on here.
You're hungry for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that's it.
Peacocks are worse. They scream. Oh, do they? Is that part of their mating thing?
Oh yeah, peacocks are really loud and obnoxious.
Is that to impress the ladies?
No, now how colorful the feathers are. That's to impress the ladies.
Sexy.
My husband can make a peacock sound. He always makes peacock sounds. He's so silly. He always makes weird sounds.
This is Bandit's best peacock. His face is like peacock feathers.
Almost every single. This is from what I understand of going to zoos and things like that growing up. Almost every single bird, you can tell what the male is because their feathers are brighter to attract the female.
Yeah, a cardinal, the male is much more red, and
The peacock, the feathers are brighter.
yeah, and the wild turkey, the females are just gray
And
and
like with
rather ugly.
ducks and everything, all kinds.
I think they look gray to me.
The
You say what color you say they are?
The males are always the most attractive. You know, as far as like, or most prettiest. I guess the prettiest. I mean, it seems like, I don't know why, but and with as far as birds go, like because the males are always brighter and prettier.
Yeah, because they have to attract, they have to impress. They're impressing. You should see our little tiny rooster trying to impress the hens. He runs around with his feathers on, like with his wings, and pushing himself up and out and looking all handsome, trying to dance around them, and they could care less.
Hey, Selena. They're prettier, yes. Hey, Plain Diva, Paula, Flamboyant. Yeah, I guess kind of like that. Oh gosh. So I must have missed whatever I guess happened on Daisy's or something last night about saying that it was a cold case, or I don't know. I guess that was said.
Is she pushing that again?
I guess so. I don't know, but today Smiley went live and played a call that when she called TBI today and talked to him, and they confirmed it is not a cold case. So
good.
But I'm sure that Daisy will probably stick to her guns, you know, like she always does.
About 6 weeks or 2 months, about 6 weeks, 2 months ago, she tried to do the same thing, where she was claiming that Summer Wells is actually a cold case, and that's the reason why she doesn't want to talk about it anymore, because it doesn't attract anybody to watch her channel.
Yeah. Oh, I turned on when I turned on her channel for like a short second earlier today when she was doing her Sunday sermon thing. There was like, I don't know, 50, 60 people in there. And literally the second that I went on in her channel, she was complaining about how many people were in her channel. I was like, oh, here we go.
That there's a very simple solution to that. There's a delete button in your studio. You won't have to worry about people showing up to your lives anymore because you won't be live.
um, oh, you're Bandit's in the mood to play right now. At night times he's when he's like wants to play, and I do, oh, he wants the hair thing. He wants
He
so I can
wants his mama's attention.
wants to play this game where I try to play keep away, or
He
he
wants
wants to grab it and play tug of war.
he wants his mama's attention. There's nothing wrong with that.
What did she say, Ziggy? Who's Smiley? Oh, you didn't watch it? She just said it wasn't a cold case anymore. Or am I missing what he's asking about? Because I got distracted by the pup. She was blocking everyone, then wonders why. Duty Ron said Hawkins County won't let EquuSearch search anymore. They wanted to go, and Hawkins County said no. Wow.
No, the Wells said no. EquuSearch said offered to come back out and search, and the Wells and the PI said no, and they used law enforcement to say that they're telling them they shouldn't be coming out to search again.
Are you talking about Duty Ron also?
Who, me?
Yeah.
That man screwed up so many cases. You got to be careful with what he says.
Oh, I didn't know if you were talking about the same thing.
No, that what I'm saying is directly from Don Wells. Don Wells has said he does not want EquuSearch to come out. It's his advice from the PIs is they do not get involved in it any longer. And he's trying to use the excuse of saying that the Hawkins County doesn't want them involved. That's not my impression of what is going on.
I think that it is what it is talking about something else. I guess Duty Ron called Hawkins County and talked to Lawson and asked if EquuSearch was allowed to search, and he said no. I guess is what it is trying to say. But I do know what you're meaning too about how the Wells would never let anybody search ever.
That was from what I'm saying. Wells said that about 8 months after Summer went missing, 10 months, somewhere about there. That they had approached the Don Wells or the Wells in general about them coming back out and searching. I believe it was at that point for a third time, and the Wells told them no.
Oh yeah, of course. Well, yeah, I know, right, Stephanie? They do smell guilty AF. They were offered to have Cold Case Foundation come in and look for Summer, and they declined.
My question is, what is their?
Oh, what's up? They probably know something.
I just don't understand this whole thing against the CPS. What do they intend to gain from what they're doing? Because it's not going to be the kids.
There's nothing for them to gain.
I guess at this point they have nothing to lose.
Right. That's the thing, is they have nothing to lose. They're backed in the corner and they're trying anything. But there's nothing to gain from them for going after CPS. The quote that the Wells keep trying to say that CPS is messed up and that they almost got shut down is a quote from somebody being on the state house floor. And what he was saying in open forum about CPS and them working on the problems that CPS has, he said in jest that what are we going to do? Shut the whole thing down? And what he was actually talking about was a complete restructure of the CPS, how it works, and the fact that it now has oversight in the House, state House. The issue, and then they got told about this quote. Trust me, they didn't hear it directly. They got told about this quote, and it was completely out of context, and they've ran with it.
Duty Ron was pissed Hawkins County won't let them come search for free when they have no updates or are getting any closer to solving it.
That's what they
Maybe
want
they,
people to
well,
think.
maybe Hawkins County. Why did she keep saying that? One thing bothered me about that call that Smiley had with TBI. Why did that lady kept mentioning Johnson City?
Because that's where actual TBI office is for for this area, is in Johnson City.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe she was confusing it or something.
I get
Because
aggravated. I know they keep
Hawkins,
they keep pushing that. She wandered off and got taken by an animal. I just don't see how they wouldn't have found something.
yeah, she did mention something about an animal. I think if they're not letting them search out there, if Hawkins County is not letting EquuSearch search, I'm thinking that they are onto something, have a lead, and they're just trying to get that last bit of evidence. And I think they probably have been working on it for a very long time, like trying to get this evidence.
That's honestly what I believe as well. I believe there are probably two pieces of evidence away, and they're hoping that the final piece of evidence is actually Summer. I really do believe that they hope they find Summer to put the final nail in the proverbial coffin on whoever did this.
But then why wouldn't they let EquuSearch search? Is the thing is that doesn't make sense then.
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, that's why I was just thinking that they must know really who did it or what happened to Summer, that they're just trying, they need something else. Like, yeah, they either need to find Summer, but see, if that's something, if they found her, that would probably be enough evidence to figure out what happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and maybe we don't know the elements that she's in or whatever. Well, it depends. I'm talking about if she's found unalive, but if she's found alive, obviously it will probably easily be able to figure out what happened, as long as she could remember when she was 5 and stuff, and we know who took her.
Nicely done. Be careful about what you're talking about with horse stables. There is actually quite a few horse stables in the area. They actually do a lot of Olympic training in this area, connected to the University of Tennessee, for Olympics. The stables that are in question are part of Warriors Path Park. The only stables that should be in question are part of Warriors Path Park.
Yeah, Lucky Lou, I'm going to do that too. I kind of was wanting I didn't know we're going to, it's okay. We can talk about whatever. It's totally fine that we're talking about Summer Wells. I was kind of wanting, because I was feeling kind of goofy. I was kind of wanting a more silly life tonight, but somehow it got serious. Summer Wells.
We can get silly. We can pull silly from somewhere.
We can go back. No
Someone
worries.
said that Christine 5555 gave another tip to the TBI, I think, today. Someone said. I don't know if that's true or not.
What does she say now?
Well, I don't know. You might have to check because I have no clue, but I'm sure that she did.
I'll just have to wait till somebody in the chat tells us.
Somebody said it in the chat.
I don't want to just chill. I don't want to have to pull it up.
Yeah, I don't blame. Don't look for it. We'll just believe it.
Well, first, I mean, I want to see what supposedly happened first, and then if it sounds interesting enough, maybe I'll pull it up.
Yeah, it might not be very interesting.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't
sure.
know.
Oh, God. I know
Christine
everybody's
5150
so
tip.
jealous of Christine. That's always, I mean, every single
Oh
time
yeah, that's why I'm a
goes
little.
live, she mentions how jealous everybody of Christine or everybody is of Christine, and all it makes me think of is how much Daisy just wants.
Daisy, what?
Like I think she wants her in
Way.
a not friend way.
Christine 5150's tip. Summer is still missing. Somebody in the chat said that.
Well, just believe it. Why not? That's what we all do, right? I know, right? I'm my best.
I don't know. I don't know what her tip was, but I'm sure it was something they already knew. And I'm sure it wasn't anything about Dawn or Candace.
Let's see.
Look. She probably finally looked up what the weather was on that day and realized that it doesn't make sense for them to have actually gone swimming, and the
Well,
time frame that they try to put out there doesn't make sense.
well, here's the thing. She keeps saying, or she has said, and a few times, that she had her outfit over her swimsuit before they left the house. Am I correct or am I incorrect?
No, she says that, but
Okay.
that's not the
Where's the
No,
explanation.
outfit? Why didn't she just put
how
that
do we get
outfit
it
back
back in
on?
the Summer Wells case?
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
No,
I
how do
said
we?
it.
No, I'm wondering. I got distracted. I'm just curious.
I read a chat
By
comment.
Lord, she looked away right back to Summer. Now, I just wondered where that outfit's at. They keep talking about all these other outfits. Well, if she really did put her outfit over her swimsuit, where's it at?
Yeah. That's the question.
Uh,
I mean, I would have just put it right back on her.
What's this tip that she called in? Christine was in duty wrongs last night giving super chats, and he was dogging Dawn and Candace. It was funny. Oh yeah, I guess they were supposedly, I don't know, was it Christine or Daisy was in there, like, basically acting like they weren't supporters of Dawn and Candace or something.
That's
Okay.
weird.
It is weird.
Look.
That morning.
They've got so much brown caked on their nose from where they kissed that a whole entire bar of Ivory soap isn't going to put a dent into it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They want facts. There's a fact.
Daisy hold butt. Howard County Hawkins County probably has a reject button. Oh man, that's funny. Hey Christy, where's Christy? I didn't see her. I see people saying hi to her. Don't tell me Christy blocked me. I'm gonna cry. I'm just kidding. There she is. Feels like years since I've been on. Well, that's probably a good thing, actually. It's how it can be on here.
Well, it's a good night tonight because we're having fun.
He just bit me when he was trying to get this thing.
Lori, we do need brain bleach though for half of what comes out of the that particular channel. Just saying.
What'd you say? Brain bleach?
Yes, Laurie in the chat said in the chat said not even Clorox will clean that. I was, but we still need brain bleach for half of what comes out of that channel.
The night of the exorcism, when the chick was praying in tongues, and someone said, "Who is praying in tongues?" She stopped and said, "Me," and then went back to it.
Yeah, Penelope, I don't have a problem really with Christine, except like I've my main problem is Daisy. Christine is just like sometimes she's just, I don't know,
Just a little too syrupy sweet, just a little too just
My
that
issue,
Just you know how when you eat a dessert and it's just so rich that you don't ever want another bite of it.
My issue with Christine is that if she were to actually do 5 to 10 minutes more of research and stop accepting the first thing she read, she would actually realize that there's a lot of issues with the Wells and what they are trying wanting everybody to believe. But that's enough of that topic.
I know, Christy. Durr. Hey, Grace. Yeah, we could talk about it's okay. We could talk about summer. It's fine. I mean, we'll talk about whatever. It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, I don't want to pick on like Daisy and stuff. She's ultra sensitive. So I don't want to make her cry. So
sometimes you have to point out the flaws of somebody like that, not to be cruel, not to be mean, but to thicken their skin up a little bit because.
Oh, that's right. We're just doing her a favor.
That's how I feel about it too, RJ. I feel like when I tell them, I'm just letting them know.
Thank you. It makes me feel so much better about myself.
I mean, come on. The Bible even says, "Hey, don't go pointing out the splinter in somebody else's eye without taking a look at the plank in your own." Come on now.
Yeah, I mean, I own my shit. I got a lot, but we don't want to go there. We've not got time for that.
No, we don't.
Well, thanks, Zig. No, I'm just kidding.
I was trying to be funny, but it failed. No, but seriously, we don't really because you do have a lot of stuff really going on. I mean, that's
yeah,
true.
I do. There's just too much. We would have to have an entire 3-hour period of that.
Christine says she's calling in all the tips from the beginning because there was fake feds. So to make sure they get them all, she's going back to the beginning and.
Wait, is she talking to JSB then?
I hope so. So I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like she's on
She's on a mission.
Well, that's where the whole story of the fake feds came in, was from JSB.
Yep.
I don't know. Everybody has a daggum story in this thing.
Was it JSB or was it Tiffany and Marie?
I don't know, but man, she's mean. Now there's a mean one for you. That thing is nasty.
Yes, I think that things are going to. I honestly believe that if they are actually taking the boys away, which they should be taking the boys away, that things are going to fall apart quickly because that's what's holding that. I believe it's holding the Wells together right now.
Yeah, I don't know. They know it's coming, and that's why they're being all quiet right now. But then at the same time, they're letting Tim do this.
Oh, good God. Oh, let's not go.
He's an interesting one. I don't know. Wouldn't it be crazy if one day we find out that this whole time he was working undercover?
God, I would have to say he would have to be such a good actor to act like such a dweeb. I mean, really, you guys, look at him. There was this cartoon when I was a kid, and it's still, it's an old, a fable. Ichabod Crane. Do you remember Ichabod Crane and a Headless Horseman?
Sleepy Hollow?
Yes. Do you remember that story? Doesn't he remind you of Ichabod Crane?
The new version of the movie or the TV series?
I was thinking more like the old cartoon. I would have to. Funny, what if I could find it? It was called, I don't know. I was a kid when I watched it, and he just looks like Ichabod Crane, or just like.
He's staying at rehab. He's going to inpatient.
Who's that?
Yes, the way that you're describing it, yes, because if you're talking about the version with Christina Ricci, the movie version or the TV series, no way. He's not dark enough for that.
No, The one I watched was a really dorky guy, so I'm thinking.
Oh man.
And yes, I love that story. So
And his
deep.
hair. Do you think that someone should have told him sometime that to get like something more up to date?
Would you walk up to Donald Trump and tell him he needs a new toupee?
I would love to. If someone would let me, I would. Yes, I
Okay.
would.
Okay.
Because the dude is some. We have a couple people in our community that have this guy. We have a dude that spray paints his head to keep you from telling that he's bald. And
Spray.
I'm gonna. I have a picture. I have a picture. I can only show you, Ziggy. We can't show because he's the principal. But he spray paints his head. He has for years. Now he used to have like this curly Q in the back with it, but now he gets it short in the back and this little perfect in line. I mean, he must put something there to make it a perfect line. But if it rains, he has to have an umbrella. And I'm not lying.
What about the humidity?
Well, sometimes it goes down. Sometimes he gets a set of bangs, whether he wants them or not, I guess.
Pearl Strand, I meant that purely as a joke. I wasn't serious at all.
Oh God, good thing I don't have mascara already.
I'm good. Zig, I'll send you a picture just so you can see what I'm talking about. It's a fact. He spray paint black. Like it looks like it's thick on there. Like, I wonder if it comes off. Like all the way. You know what I'm saying? Or does it got to peel it? It's creepy looking.
I'm just glad I don't have those issues.
And do you think that when a man like dyes his hair, it's just weird? Don't ever do it. If there's any man,
used to dye his hair all the time.
I hate when they dye their hair. Ugh, it's
Guys,
so weird.
No, I'm going gray gracefully, thank you.
Gray. I liked the gray.
I like gray. It's so
yeah,
that's great. Gray's fine, but you go dyeing that hair and it's all. We had a friend one time and he dyed his hair, and it just shocked me. And I said, "What'd you do to your hair? Why did you do that?"
Oh my goodness. Oh. Way to embarrass a guy. I'm sorry, but that is to a guy that is worse than pointing it out that or not noticing that a woman did or did not color their hair. To point it out that he did is more embarrassing.
I know I'm bad for that, but I couldn't help myself. It was a shock. It was shocking. His hair was so black, you guys. It was like Gene Simmons.
It was like dark as midnight.
Yes, it was almost purple. Good. and he had a mustache and he had gray in it. It looked so weird, man.
I'm getting my exercise today, man. My abs are like hurting from laughing so much.
Yeah, Diva, I'm actually going salt and pepper myself.
Well, salt and pepper's good. Don't diet. Don't diet. Don't diet.
On guys.
And listen,
like my beard is salt and pepper, and it's starting to go like up to my temples.
Okay, that's great because leave it. Listen, and this is another little piece of advice for men. If you are balding, shave that shit off. Okay, because do not do a comb over. Do not try to hide it. It is obvious. Don't pretend. Let it go, Louie. You've got to cut the hair off.
I can't do that. Thank goodness I
now,
don't have balding issues.
I
can't do that because I have an odd-shaped head.
RJ.
I really do.
Oh, RJ, I'm so disappointed.
Hold on one second.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Okay, sorry. It does generally agree. How do you all like Robin Lane's new YouTube channel?
She started a channel? When?
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Who started the channel?
Too much maintenance. It's too much maintenance to diet anyway. So yeah, this is I have still yet to get a gray. Actually, I think my hair will probably turn white if my dad still is like 67. Oh God. He was born in 57. What's that make him?
66.
Okay. So I was close.
Tim does look like Homer Simpson's boss. He does.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat said he was like.
The haircut does. As a redhead, a lot of people think yeah, I think a lot of people think I'm a natural redhead, but no, I'm not at all. I don't know. I think it's something about my complexion or something. I have put red in my hair before, like streaks and stuff. I like it. It looks good, but it's a lot of money to keep up and stuff.
I don't. I'm gonna have to disagree with that. You would look good as a redhead. Don't get me wrong. I like redhead.
No, not red.
But like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, I think more strawberry. Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Not red like Irish red hair. More like a strawberry blonde.
Clown red.
Oh God, no.
Hey, Diana. Don looks like the core. The core. Who's the core? Kuar.
I don't know, but I wish he would cut that damn hair. That's driving me crazy. If he dyes it again, I'm going to scream at him.
That was funny.
Did he dye his facial hair too?
No, just his hair, and it was a bad dye job. It was very orange. I don't even golden shit, baby shit, yellow. I don't even know what color that shit was. But it went away. But now he's got this long gray hair, and he could be Santa Claus this year if he tries real hard.
You need to repent your sins, you sinner.
Who needs to repent? Me?
Justin. He says he's a dirty blonde, and I said you need to repent your sins.
I am too. I'm a dirty blonde, and I hate that.
Oh, jeez. This is loud. Him and Candace shared the bottle of dye. What? Don is the cowardly lion now.
He's what?
He does look like that.
Like what?
The cowardly lion. I'm gonna pee. Stop.
Wait, did you say you can't pee or you can't breathe?
I'm going to pee. Stop.
Oh my God, he needs to dye it golden. His mane that he has grown. His hair's longer than Candace. No, Candace got long hair now.
What was up with those noises? Oh my God.
What?
Those noises you were making. Do you know what again?
You know when he did the cowardly lion?
Yes. Oh my God.
He said,
oh my God.
Oh, good goodness. I'm glad I went to the bathroom before I joined.
Who's there? Who's talking to me?
I'm serious. You're gonna lose it. Oh my God, you sure ain't the Lion King.
Well, we know the reason why Ziggy will be taking a bathroom break in about 2 more minutes.
Yeah, well, maybe. Yeah, probably. I haven't really had any Diet Coke today, so it shouldn't be that bad, but Candace is a tin man, no heart. She kind of looks like the cowardly lion too. They kind of like
she just looks so much like Fiona.
No, she's Toto.
Toto. She's
definitely Toto.
She's not cute like Toto.
No, but the way that she likes to give away the dogs and keeps running them and encouraging them to run away.
I think that she is more Fiona from Shrek. Not the cute one.
Wow. Yes. 100%.
But that's just what I feel. I mean, she's
Oh, the
sweet.
Ben
though.
Hill Freak Show. No Diet Coke. Oh no, not good. No, it's good. I need to not be so like. I mean, if I go without it a few days, I don't need it. I mean, I don't need it anyways, but you know, it just feels like you want it.
No, the Munchkins were way too good.
Oh, I love the Munchkins.
The Munchkins
from the Wizard of Oz.
Oh, are any of them alive anymore?
Isn't everyone from that movie dead? I think it was made in the 1940s, wasn't it?
I think there was one last character, one last Munchkin.
Yeah, that's a classic. I love that movie. I used to watch it all the time at my grandparents' house when I was a kid. I
was really scared of that Wicked Witch.
Gummy was another one that was one of my favorites too. I liked those musical, like old movies, like that Annie and Wizard of Oz,
The Sound of Music,
Green Gables.
Yeah, I still like that stuff. And I actually, which is funny, I now like watching like black and white shows and stuff like that because it fascinates me. But I would have never been into something like that when I was younger, you know, because I remember making fun of my grandparents for watching black and white TV, you know.
My parents watched MASH.
Yeah, my grandparents watched that. Sherry the Flying Monkeys of Ben Hill Road. Is Sherry in here? Hey, Laura. You so needed the Sunday Sabbath. Well, welcome, sinner, sister, sinner. Sister sinner.
Yeah, Fine Summer's Truth said 5555 thinks she's Glenda the Good Witch. That's what she acts like, Glenda the Good Witch.
Yeah, I can see that. That reminds me of my ex going for young women. Yeah, a lot of guys are like that.
What are a lot of guys like? Sorry, I missed it.
Oh, sorry.
Younger women.
Yeah.
They like younger women.
Tiffy is a witchy. The ballerina Munchkin passed away just a couple of months ago. Aw.
Yeah, I think she was the last one. Yeah.
Oh, Suzanne Somers died.
Yes.
Do you know who that is, Ziggy?
Yeah, but that's been a while ago, hasn't it?
No.
She just died today.
She was 76 years old. She died today.
Hold on, is she the redhead?
No, Suzanne's the blonde, the dingy one.
The leg master.
And Three's Company with John Ritter.
She passed away for some reason.
She also did the leg master. Supposed to help women get their thighs.
Oh my God! She passed away today.
Yes.
Yeah.
The day before her birthday.
Yes.
Because it says her birthday is October 16th, 1946. That's crazy. Yep, October 16th, 1946 to October 15th, 2023. Didn't she have cancer or something, though?
Breast cancer, yes.
How old was she? How old does that make
76.
her?
Mm-hmm. One day short of 77. Or no, she would have been. What year was she born in again?
46.
Yeah, she would have been. Yeah, 76. Going to be 77.
Yeah. Tomorrow she'd be 77. So I mean, she lived a long life. I mean, it's pretty long, I guess. I mean, it's
76 years is not bad. Not bad at all.
I want
she had cancer several years ago too. Yeah, the church has something to do with the big picture. I do wonder that sometimes, Crystal.
I still question that church.
Which one? Which church? The
SDA.
Huron? Oh, okay. I don't know about the. I don't think it's the. For some reason, I don't feel like this SDA. I don't know, but that would be crazy because I did go there one Sunday, and that would be insane to find out. Oh, the preacher there is involved in something, or
I don't think it's the minister. But I believe somebody knows something in the church about what happened. If anybody wants to know, I've actually done a bit of research on it. They, just like the Catholic Church, and not to get into a heavy topic, I apologize. Just like the Catholic Church, they're stuck in what's called legalism. And they actually believe they are above the law of the land. If you go to that church and tell them you committed a crime, they believe they can actually give you a punishment that exceeds what the law of the land is, and you're absolved. You're forgiven for it.
Yeah. No, I haven't seen this YouTube channel that you guys are talking about. This Robbins. No, what is it about? I'm too lazy to look it up. Where Summer agrees with you, RJ. She says, yes, they do, RJ. Instead of Sherry's opinion. So where's the kisses and hers? What? Hers and his rip.
They're singing the song to Three's Company.
Oh. Have you watched Robbins? No, I haven't. I haven't. I guess
Robin, the lady from the church lady.
Robin Lane, yeah.
That is just crazy. Everybody just grab up a YouTube channel.
If anybody wants to take a look at the research that I had found, there is a 5-hour video that I did on my channel with John QQ, where we actually went over a lot of that information. I apologize about being 5 hours long, but there's a lot of good information in there. And that was like 18 months ago.
And sometimes they seem like they just
Hold on.
nothing. Sometimes they seem like they're just sitting around. And I think that I've really got something, but they just don't even really seem to listen. They just don't even really seem to pay any mind to it. And I just feel discouraged, hopeless.
What?
What is that?
No,
She's trying to do this whole ASMR type of deal.
listen. Hey, can...
She's weird.
Why do I even bother?
She is so weird. This is really creepy. Here, I'll pull it up on my. I'm sorry. Like, that is really strange to me.
I was gonna
What
say,
was
what
she
is she
doing?
I don't know. It's freaking creepy to me.
That's what I'm questioning. Is she trying to do this whole ASMR thing, or is there something?
No, not ASMR.
She was talking about somebody who.
On our YouTube channel. Where have you been?
Well, I mean, but she sounded like she was praying or something.
I don't know. I'm telling you, yeah, it's weird. It's creepy.
And what was all
I'm
that?
pulling it up so you can see better, so you guys can see it better. So you
What
guys
is that?
I don't know. This is weird.
Right.
It's like a grave.
Huh. Maybe there is still hope. I mean, the other thing, yeah, that I don't even know why I was thinking that. It's just crazy. But this? This is a clue. It could go somewhere. Wait. Oh my goodness. This totally makes sense. This has got to be it. Why did I not see this before? Forget the TBI. Forget them. No, we're going to go straight for
What?
a YouTuber. No. What? There's got to be somebody that can help. Somebody that will actually listen to
my
me.
God.
Because
What the hell is this?
Oh, she's actually mocking some of the people that have actually gone out there searching.
What the hell is this? This is so creepy. I am sorry, Robin.
There were times we were so afraid.
This
So
really
many years we had lost our way. But
like,
we
oh my God,
hold
Robin.
on.
Ew, what is wrong with this? Here, let's listen to this one.
It comes across as she's mocking those people that have actually gone out there searching outside of TBI and whatnot.
Oh my God, they're singing Find Summer, Bring Her Home. That's really pretty though.
Finding Summer Moon, Utah Wells.
I don't feel like I'm watching. You know what just clicked? I kind of feel like I'm watching a Christine 5555555 video. That just
My
really.
gosh, her and Robin could be the best of friends. They could be like could nice each other
Does
all over
anybody
the
else
place.
think that? Or yeah, do you think that?
Yes,
Or
people
They
in
would be
the
so
chat are saying
close.
that.
they
Someone
are?
get them. I bet they're connected. I bet they could
Oh
be
my God,
sisters.
that's so crazy. I didn't have the chat up that people are saying the same thing. That is so funny. Jinx, everybody. So that it must be something to it. We're on to something. Let's continue.
From the day that you first went missing, the goal was to find you. That's all we could think of, is finding our precious little girl. Where could she be?
Ask
That's still what we're
your
doing
friend.
right now. Yes. Every single moment, there are people out there looking for you, whether it be the police or the TBI or just people who have seen your flyers. Yes, we are still looking, still searching for little Summer.
I want to take a
And always
nap.
will be until we find you.
I
Wait,
don't
what
for
is that?
for as much as
Oh, how
this
many
is just
times have people
odd,
approached me
I
or sent me
still don't
pictures,
have an issue with
things that they
what
thought looked like
Robin's actions on the 15th, like other people do.
Well, this part's getting really weird. Hold on, listen to this. I don't understand what the hell. It started to get real weird.
times have people approached me or sent me pictures, things that they thought looked like Summer, things that resembled her face. Oh wait, there's another little hint, a clue of something that seems like might be evidence of something wrong. I've gotten so many messages so many times, so many things that get my hopes up. Little Robin, what do you think about this? And my heart leaps for a split second, thinking, maybe, just maybe, this is it. There have been temptations at times to run wild, to take what evidence that I think I have in my hands and go crazy with it. Especially the evidence that seems like it was concealed. Something that just seems too strange. Could this possibly be it? I just want to run with it.
I have
And
to
there
give
have
her.
been
I
times
have to
where
give her A for creativity, even though creativity doesn't start with A. But I think it's kind of dorky. Kind of what's that word you used earlier, Jam?
She dropped.
What the? Why'd she drop?
I think her phone dropped her. She's asking for a link in the chat again.
Oh shit! I thought it was pinned. Is it not pinned?
No.
Damn it!
I had to go searching for it when I joined. No, but I understand what you're saying. It has. I don't know the right word. I want to say macabre type of feel to it, but I'm probably wrong with that word. Where it's like she's trying to say that she's like everybody else. Every single little thing she observed, every single little thing that she has seen, she's wondering, going back, wondering if this is a clue to something bigger or more important. And because she wants Summer to be found so badly, I get that, but it just, it has an odd feel to it. It really does.
It's just, I don't know. She's a very, I guess the word's eccentric. I know I'm eccentric too. I'm weird also. Like us Pisces are known to be weird. And so she seems like a Pisces.
That makes you unique and special, though. So
Robin seems like a Pisces. A lot of Pisces are weird, like weirdos like that. So, and we're just like, it's called like, it's just a weird centric. It's just a different. It makes it's different, than what people are
I
used
have to admit, I kind of have. I run to the people who I think are supposed to be responsible for taking action. And sometimes they seem like they just do nothing. Sometimes they seem like they're just sitting around. And I think that I've really got something, but they just don't even really seem to listen. They just don't even really seem to pay any mind to it. And I just feel discouraged, hopeless. What do I do now? Oh, there's someone over there. Let me go listen.
It looks like
Hey,
Katie's toe. Howls. Katie's toe is, she's over there on the Eastern Street and East
why do I even bother?
Yeah, she's. I don't know. Okay, Jam is here. Jam, what happened? You can look back in your history to get back to a tab you were at one point.
Well, I'm going to have to learn how to do that. And it's just sometimes when I hit the mute and try to unhit the mute, I don't know, it throws me off because I'm on my damn phone.
You learned something from the Zigster today.
I am educated now.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And something else I learned today, it was like a light bulb moment, kind of like what we just observed with you, is I just realized today that wiener rhymes with sinner.
Winner and sinner? You're this winner sinner?
Wiener.
Wiener sinner?
Oh my God.
You thought that up today? That was good, Zig. Those were good. Sometimes I get friggin' blown away. That really impresses me.
Oh, God. I think you're extra stoned today, and I like it. It's funny.
I gotta wait till all the children are gone.
Oh, they grabbed some snacks, lady. What? A reading on Robin?
Did Robin, did it make you sleepy? She was so...
Yeah, and that's why I think RJ was saying something about her. Is she trying to do ASMR? Because that's kind of like what ASMR is, whispering.
Like Christine and her both do the same thing. It's like, why are you talking like that?
Oh, I could
Nobody
totally
talks like that.
I could totally see Christine doing ASMR. Like, I could totally see her. She'd probably be good at it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would tune into that person doing ASMR.
Steiner Wiener. Steiner Wiener.
Steiner Wiener.
Yeah, so I just thought that was a big winky dink since you know, Daisy calls us sinners, and you know, like we always have that who's the wiener?
Who's
It's
the
a
wiener
little bit
seener?
it's just not a perfect seener. I mean, if we did seener wiener, yeah, seener wiener. If we like changed it a little bit, it's not a perfect match, but it's close enough for me.
Yeah, it's good.
They're all out there talking to the trees, waiting for a reply. Rapture, Updone, Candace, Tim.
Don't you mean send them straight to hell?
I just don't know what Tim is doing. I just don't understand him. He's such a weirdo. Such a weirdo, odd man.
Tim, there you go. He's an odd man. He's trying to make money off of writing books and writing a book about the history of Kingsport, writing a book about writing his website, or he's all about trying to have that cheap, not I don't want to say cheap, but that that residual income type of job that somebody's going to continuously pay for him for. And that's what this screams, that he wants to write a book or try to help them write a movie script or something like that he's going to end up getting a residual income from.
Well, okay, then. Okay.
I know what Ziggy just took.
I ate a candy. What do you took?
Sure.
It says gummy.
Mm-hmm.
Gummy goodness.
Gummy bears, huh? or is it their magical potion that makes them bounce?
Bounce? Like jumping beans?
Remember, I love jumping beans. You can't find those anymore.
Beans?
Did you ever watch the cartoon Gummy Bears?
Not much.
Their song says it. They go bouncing everywhere. Okay, one of the lines in their theme song is they go bouncing everywhere, but they have to drink a magical potion in order for them to go bouncing.
Well, I wonder who made that cartoon up.
These are pretty strong. Like, seriously, these are for if you have a really high tolerance. So, yeah, you have to be careful if I pass this around.
Well, I bet they're yummy. I don't ever think they
They're
taste too
legal,
yummy,
though,
though.
100% legal. I bought it at the store. So, you haters.
Yes.
I prefer.
Somebody had said in your in your comments after that time we were talking to Blue Solo Cup, they thought we were mean to him. They grew a bit damn mean to that man.
No. Blue Solo Cup's cool. He's playing
That's
around.
what I thought he was having. I thought we were all having a good time, but people got offended, thought we were treating him so badly. They felt sorry for him.
Sorry about that noise. I had to move my mic for a second.
I don't believe you, RJ. We know what happened.
Where is Lori's mind? Bananas and Pajamas.
That was a cartoon.
That's a cartoon.
What?
Bananas in Pajamas. It's a cartoon.
It's
Or it was a cartoon.
Bananas in pajamas.
Was it llamas in hats as well?
Bananas in pajamas. Okay, were these bananas that dressed us in pajamas or something?
Yeah, I think. No,
Yeah,
I don't
there
know. I
were
didn't watch it.
bananas in pajamas. Yes.
Okay, because you know what picture I get when I hear bananas in pajamas.
Think innocent. It's a little kid's cartoon.
I mean, I know, but an
Yeah, I
adult
get it. I
made that
get it.
cartoon. Okay.
I get it as well. That's what I'm saying. Think innocent. It's a little kid's cartoon.
Yeah, but an adult made that cartoon, and that's creepy.
Like HR Puffin stuff.
But I don't want to be like one of those like Karens that get mad about everything and have to want to change our laws around and stuff.
No, there is a point where you got to question: is it too far? Is it too far? You really do got to question that. But this was actually innocent. They were made up to look innocent.
They were innocent looking bananas in pajamas.
Well, I guess if you knew the cartoon, if you saw it, and you saw these bananas dressed up in you wouldn't like think like, oh, that's creepy, really. You wouldn't think bananas in pajamas, and then but without knowing about the cartoon and just hearing that, it just sounds weird. I mean,
I can't stop.
Okay, do you have an inhaler? Because you
Do
might.
what?
You need an inhaler.
No, I can't. I laugh like Mugsy when I get to laughing hard.
Like who?
Is it Mugsy?
It's Mugsy.
I think his name's Mugsy.
Mugsy. Okay. Mugsy.
He's an old cartoon character.
Oh my goodness.
Can you give us an example?
You have to look up Mugsy, I guess. I don't know what it would be.
Give us an example of the last thing. What was it? The last time you
What? Do what?
You gave us an example last time. Remember the noise? I can't remember what it was.
Okay,
but-
Mugsy was a dog. He was in cartoons, and he laughed funny, and he would go, I don't know how to do it when I'm not really laughing.
Going to screen everybody.
They're just like they're in jail.
Laurie, that's good. That's real good.
Oh my gosh. That in pajamas, Ziggy, not Hammond.
She could have said worse. There's the elephant-looking pajama or underwear for men.
Captain Kangaroo scared me.
Guys, please know it is. Dogs are not sexy on guys, please.
What?
She knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's bad. She knew exactly what I was talking about.
I said thongs are not sexy on guys. It was a public.
They're weird. Don't dye your hair. Don't wear a thong.
Yeah.
If you're bald, shave. Sorry, RJ. And just please remember those 3 things, and you might get a girlfriend.
Oh, hey, I think that these would be really good, Mama Raymond, for anxiety. These work really good, and it doesn't put me to sleep right away. It's by a brand called Ghost. It says Shadow Blend. It has like 5,000 milligrams in this or whatever, which is it's very strong. So I would, if you haven't done THC recently, or yeah, I would definitely do like just eat a little piece of it, not even half. I'm saying no to plastic surgery, men. Yeah,
Yeah,
for the most part, men are lucky, you know. They don't have to do that stuff. Women are the ones that have to do that stuff.
No, there are some men that need it. Let's be honest.
I can't do that. That's illegal. I don't think I can mail it through the mail. I'm not going to do that because I think it's illegal in some states. So I'm not even going to no, I'm not even going to go there.
If you go to find yourself a hippie shop in your town, I'm pretty sure if it's legal, they'll have it. I personally prefer CBD over anything else, but that's just me.
I'm a THC person.
Hold on. Yeah, I mean, it's much better than being an alcohol person.
I prefer sativa, but I can't get that BB Diamond. It's hard to get sativa. You get a lot of indica because I think sativa is harder for the growers to grow.
Sativa, isn't that the one that's just a sugar substitute?
No, sativa.
There is a sugar substitute that's sativa also.
Yeah, there is, but there's also like
or
there's
something like
sativa
that. It might
and
not
indica,
might be like something close to that.
and then there's hybrid. Sativa is more of a gives you more energy, and then indica is into the couch. It makes you more sleepy,
No.
and then
Okay.
and
Sorry,
then
my
a
apologies.
hybrid is a mix, of course, of the two.
Where summer? No, it has actually doesn't make me feel funny at all. I'm a person that deals with chronic pain issues. I at one point was actually on I was on uh, disability, and CBD actually helps me manage the pain without having to take a narcotic, because that actually makes me feel weird. So I would rather go to a.
I got something for you guys. I got a surprise.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Bananas in pajamas are coming down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas are coming down in pairs. Bananas in pajamas are chasing teddy bears. 'Cause on Tuesdays they'll try to catch the unawares.
Why is that pointing to a circle on the screen?
I was wondering the same exact thing.
Is that
Is there
crazy
supposed to be
or am I
something
being
there?
weird?
Is there maybe something supposed to be there that they goofed up on and didn't put anything there on there?
Okay, maybe my reason for thinking this was creepy is legit. Too bad the comments are on here so I could see if anybody else agrees.
Somebody asked me what was the rest of that story. There really isn't a story to that. I messed up my back and my legs when I was in high school, and they got worse in my 20s and into my 30s, and I had to go on disability because I was not able to work. There's not much of a story on there.
I have chronic back pain and have had a spinal fusion, and it didn't work. And now I have hardware failure, which I'm not even sure what that means. And I got some issues. So that's why.
They're saying maybe they're teaching kids their shapes. That was supposed to be the intro to that cartoon.
Yeah. Jim,
I'd be taking the notes in the intro, but I don't know.
my issues are related to autoimmune issues. Um, so yeah, falling down flights of stairs because my muscles will stop working correctly in my legs and just give out and things like that.
Oh, I hate to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. RJ, that sucks a
Oh
bunch.
yeah. I've actually had problems with it since I want to say like I was like 14 years old, maybe 15. No, probably a little bit 12, 13 years old. So they figured they believe I actually grew up with the issue or I was born with the issue and it was never diagnosed. Um,
So
so
here you are, falling
yay.
downstairs and such.
Yeah. I take one step at a time now.
That's what you got to do. Thank God. You're still here, and, that's a good thing.
Yeah, well,
You're
falling down
here
a
to.
flight of stairs, almost getting hit by a city bus, and being in a car accident where I was riding a bicycle, got hit by a car, within I want to say about a year and a half could have also contributed to it as well.
Yeah, you're like a cat, man. You got lots of. You
A
really been.
cat.
He
9
is. He's
lives.
looked at all these
Well,
lives.
I am a Leo.
There you go.
Let's see, pimps bashing you on their live tragedy pimp. Oh, judging for all. Trust me, it's bad. I just deal with it. I promised myself I'll never take any pills for anything. Oh,
That's right.
You don't take Delta. You don't use anything at all. Where Summer?
I don't take any pills.
I think I found them online. The raspberry dragon fruit sounds good. Yes. Yes. Yes,
I'll
they
be right back
can
in
make
a
you
minute.
fail a drug test. Yes, they can. You have to know that. They can. So, if you're on probation or something, you shouldn't be. Actually, if you're on probation, it's probably, I would guess, it's a stipulation of probation to not use products like that so that you can't give a false positive, even though it's really is like a derivative of THC, but but yeah, I've had the dragon fruit one, I think, too. So
That's great, Summer. Where's Summer? I think that's great that you don't have to take anything.
yeah, I would
I'm
like to
really,
know.
that's amazing. It's a lot. My mom wouldn't take anything. She never took anything, and she was in chronic pain. Her whole 2 hip
Maybe we should
replacements.
take what Robin's taking.
What? That's what I was going to say. What is she on? I mean, like she was putting me to sleep. It was like talking to somebody that was on a Zanny high.
I don't know. She talked really quietly. I had it turned up all the way too. Like I couldn't really hear it. And I have my speaker plugged in too, my external speaker. So, I mean, she has a quiet voice, but it was like she was whispering on, I guess it was supposed to be like that since it was a walk in the wilderness or something. I
Why?
guess.
I don't know. Then she whispered in the other one. Was she still? Was she was walking in the same wilderness every time for the longest time in the same place? Wasn't it?
Maybe
It
she
didn't
thinks it's godly to talk like
whisper.
that, to talk softly. I don't know. I've heard stranger things. I
I
mean, I've heard
guess.
in some religions, yeah, oh, like in the Amish religion, women are supposed to be meek and
Oh, that's
you
not
know.
just the Amish. That's Southern Baptist
I
as
would
well.
definitely not.
Could you see me
Ask the
Amish? I would
test.
probably get shunned.
But I mean, I have dreamed about being Amish before, but it's like, man,
No,
that seems like such a simple life.
no.
Yeah, but it would be hard, man. You don't. They've worked from daylight to dark. I can't do it. I'm not that into it.
Yeah, and then
And
they
then
do
I'd have
weird
to be
things like
quiet.
they're all like into there's the
And
their
I'm super
pool.
hippie. I mean, like a
There's not very
large
many
hip.
fish in the sea, and it kind of gets polluted with their own siblings and family members.
Juno,
And I
in
got
no
really
way,
wide hips, and I would look horrible in that dress.
Juno, in no way, shape, or form am I trying to pretend I'm a doctor or anything like that. But what I will say is that you might want to talk to your doctors about adding CBD. I know some people that have been extreme with anxiety and issues like you're saying in chat that CBD has actually helped quite a bit.
Oh, Paula Hour, you think they gave her a hard time for being too happy? Maybe. Hey, Bootsy, can you use your SIN cards? Yeah, what do you need to use my SIN cards for? She was finding hearts with letters on them. Yeah, it was kind of cute. I mean, she was trying to be creative, but it was just, I don't know. It was okay.
Ziggy, if you like that bananas and pajamas, you would like llamas with hats as well.
No, that's not as funny.
Llamas with hats?
Llamas with hats?
Llamas with hats.
Yeah, that's not as funny.
No, it
Bananas
is.
on
It really,
pajamas,
really
it
is.
sounds really funny. It's just the wording is what's funny. I have a kind of a like a sick humor. I
Dark
don't know.
humor, sick humor.
Twisted.
I guess it's always like, I don't know. My mind's always in the gutter, I guess. And bananas and pajamas just is like funny in that way.
Okay, the name is funny.
I'm immature.
The name
Immature would be a word for it.
Okay, the name is funny but that's a kid's cartoon. I'm telling you, Llamas with Hats is an adult's cartoon.
What is wrong with Jody Sue? She's posted. Look at her
She
community.
posted a cryptic thing earlier, like,
I'll have to check that out sometime, Marjay. Here, let's
Go on
check out.
YouTube.
Jody Sue's like cryptic, and her mouth like she left the hill and then she came back, and all these question marks and weird shit.
Okay. Let's see.
Who isn't though, Justin?
Candace Sr. left the house on the 15th at some point too, going into the hollow maybe. That would be super odd. I guess I finally found Cam and Allie to be of some use. Hell has frozen over. Along with Candace, Don, and Tim, among others, own words and images. Question is, more lies or question mark, etc. Is she saying that Cam and Allie said something about Grandis going out into the hollow on the 15th? Is that, I mean, did Cam and Allie say such a thing or something like that?
I don't know what she's saying. It's very cryptic.
Speaking of Cam and Allie, did everybody see Cher's live about them? She said that Cher, according to Cher, she said the kids did test positive for fentanyl. That's insane.
And she said that they, you know how Cam made it sound like they had a visit with the kids?
Yeah, and it was
they
like
weren't even allowed to have a visit.
Yeah, they didn't allow them because they still have yet to have passed a drug screen. I believe Cher on this, and
I do too.
But I wish they would have gave me the same respect with when I've found out stuff. Every time I've talked to somebody, she always has to protest and be like, oh, that's not true, and make a big deal about it and stuff like this or stuff like that. But I do believe that Cher is probably talking to his mother or somebody like that, and very, very close. And I mean, I think what she's saying sounds legitimate to me. I mean,
I do
it just
too.
lines up. But so I believe her about. But this is all alleged, guys. We don't know. I mean, this is alleged. I mean, we don't have absolute proof in front of us. So I have to put that out there too for legality reasons. But supposedly a kid's tested positive for fentanyl, and that's really bad.
Seriously, do you know how much it would take to kill, unalive people from fentanyl?
Especially a kid, like not much.
No, not much at all.
A kid who has no tolerance to opiates of any kind. Fentanyl is prescribed to people who are in, have terminal illness, who have been on opiates for several months, like on oxys and the strongest of the Dilaudid, everything, the strongest of the strongest. And that's when, you get prescribed fentanyl. When you get to that point where there's nothing else left above it, you go to fentanyl. That is the tippy top. Like after Opana, then you get, I don't even know if Opana exists anymore actually, but fentanyl, like, and that's for usually just terminally ill. It's for people who have, it even says on the packages, like when you on the packet on the strips, or I'm sorry, the patches, that you must have a tolerance before taking it. You have to, it's for people with very high tolerances. So there is a use for fentanyl, but it's for terminal illness, and it's with people who have been on opiates for long periods of time.
They
But
also
people who
give
have
it
no
like for
tolerance,
surgery too.
it will kill you very, very, very easily. And a child's
They
going to have zero tolerance to any type of opiate. I mean, hopefully, anyways, unless somebody's, unless they've been taking opiates for some weird reason. What was that, Jam?
they offer it after surgery too. In my state.
Fentanyl?
Yep.
Oh, you mean in the hospital though?
Yeah, in
Not
the hospital setting, not like to take home.
no, but they don't
Like when you
prescribe
like have
it.
to stay
No.
in the hospital after
I
surgery and
have. I
stuff.
mean, they do
Right,
prescribe
and
people patches sometimes. Like, I mean, I don't know about anymore. I haven't been around that scene for like over 10 years. So, but I've seen it like before. 10 years ago, I saw new people prescribe patches.
and this is just my understanding. I don't know this for sure. When you're in the hospital, they're only giving you a measurement of a microgram. They're not giving you grams or anything larger. It's a very minute amount.
Yeah, and I agree that, I mean, that's crazy that they get on there and say that, they ask for money for a lawyer or whatever to fight it, and then say they saw their kids, but they haven't even passed the drug screen yet. Is that really true, Cam and Allie? Can you address that? I mean, if they have been taking drug screens since like mid June or mid July, for 3 months they have yet to pass a urine screen so they can see their own children. Like, get with it, Cam and Allie. What are you doing? I agree with Cher. Like, what are you doing, Allie? Like, seriously. If it's allegedly true, for 3 months now, she still has yet to pass a urine screen, then I think, that should be a sign to them that there's a problem. If how do they not see that as a problem? I don't know. To me, that shows that would tell myself, okay, I have a problem. My child's in CPS and I can't even get off the whatever to pass a urine screen so I could see my own child. And I also agree them getting the kids' hopes up, thinking that they're going to see their parents, and then they don't get to see the parents because the parents like say they're going to pass, get the kids' hopes up, they're going to see the kids and stuff, but no, they let them down again and don't pass a drug test.
Sadly, it's very typical of parents that are on drugs
Oh, and
to
then
pull stunts like
Allie
these. And that's sad.
supposedly couldn't even she could suppose all of a sudden couldn't use the bathroom,
If you refuse a drug test, then you failed the drug test. That's what they consider it, a
Yeah.
fail.
And supposedly Cam failed. But they just happened to run into the kids for a short period of time at some, the building where they were supposed to have their visit. But unfortunately, I guess Cam and Allie had to take a drug test beforehand and it had to be clean. But no, it came back positive. So yeah, they let down their kids. That's like really sad. Like, and then, Allie, she doesn't take it because, I guess she feels it's less embarrassing to just, not take it or something, or say, oh, I don't know. Instead of saying, at least she can say, oh, I couldn't use the bathroom. I really couldn't, I don't know. I just don't believe that. That would be something that you would be ready. You would be wanting to see your kids.
It's a failure by refusal.
She said they've been lying to themselves for a while and their family noticing quit supporting them. Yeah. How did the kids test positive? Did they? I don't know. I have no idea the logistics or how it happened at all.
It's allegedly. We don't know if it's true for sure.
It could be something as simple as it through the air somehow. I don't know. Maybe fentanyl is like some kind of powder or something. I don't know.
You can actually get fentanyl by simply touching a surface that fentanyl was on. If you want to know anything about that, all you have to do is Google or do YouTube search for police that have actually have been exposed to fentanyl on calls. Police have nearly died from contact of a surface that had fentanyl on it without gloves or a protective gear of any kind. I'm not saying that is the answer of what happened. I'm saying that is a possibility.
Yeah. 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 It's crazy that you can be exposed to it just by touching it. That's true. I mean, I remember people using LSD that way was able to get
Stamps. Back in the day,
in the skin. I don't know how it works,
the 70s and the 80s, it was stamps. They would lace the back of a stamp with LSD.
Yeah, but usually I did it a couple times when I was younger, but I put it under your tongue. But I guess you can even like by touching it or something.
BB Diamond, please go look up what I was saying. Please look up what I was saying.
Ellie needs to lose her nursing license for sure. Well, I mean, if she maybe she can get herself together,
If the story of how they met is true, she messed up a long time ago because as a nurse, she should have known to not get involved with a resident in a rehab facility. And that's exactly what she did. Let's be clear about that. She got involved with somebody that was a resident of a nursing facility. I'm sorry, a rehab facility. And I was reading the chat there for a second. I apologize. And that's a big no-no. I dumbed down his way as far, but that's no. You do not do that. You don't do that.
Yeah. Yep, I know that because when I was in rehab, I dated. Yeah, I got in trouble for dating one of the employees. So, well, the guy got in trouble. So I know like how it goes. You can't. Employees are not supposed to. I'm pretty sure she lost her job because of that, right?
I don't know, but yeah. BB Diamond, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to agree to disagree on that one. I think there's enough evidence out there that people touching surfaces or items that fentanyl was on, and they've actually had to have Narcan administered. There are plenty of videos on police contacting or searching a vehicle that the person was arrested for drugs, and it turned out they had fentanyl. The police officer did not have gloves on and had to be administered Narcan. There is something to their being able to touch the surface. And I'm not saying it's absorbed through the skin. I'm saying when they touch the surface, they're exposed to it in enough of a dose that they're in need of medical attention.
I agree about the ball cap comment by Paula about Allie wearing the ball caps. I agree. And Spirit Mist says she was on fentanyl patches for 14 years. Wow. You're not on them anymore? Man, that stuff like makes you like, oh my gosh. Yeah, people we used to open them up and eat them. And they used to have the suckers and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, but I mean, but I think it's now people are trying to make it themselves, right? It's not even like,
Yeah, that's where the really dangerous stuff, because it's not controlled by a prescriber. That you don't know how stronger how pure it is, and people are becoming very seriously ill because of it.
wow, yep. Yep, and yep. I'm not gonna give ideas or anything. I know all about it. That's towards the end of my addiction, I was using fentanyl, like, and you don't have to shoot it. I never, that was not my thing. So, but I'm not gonna give play-by-plays on how. I mean, yeah, there are patches, and I can ingest them in several ways. It's not easily absorbed, but it does happen. That's what we are taught in hospice. I think it depends on the strength on the surface. Twilight strength. I just looked it up, and RJ is correct. I smoke pot and grow myself, and am down 14 years. Wow. Wow. You got yourself off of fentanyl and
Congratulations.
pills with weed? Wow. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
I always thought, like, when I would try that, I always thought, like, during withdrawals, I thought weed made my withdrawals worse. For some reason, it would because actually I know why, because the anxiety part of it. When you're withdrawing, you get bad anxiety, and weed, like, what's the word?
It makes it worse. But that's in early use. If you are someone who has used it for a long time, you don't get that.
Yeah. It just precipitates, I think. I can't freaking remember. Anyways, it does what Jim just said. So
But it can make you paranoid when you first start.
yeah, and so I was never one of those people that were able to use THC to get off pills. People used to say that, be like, why can't you just use weed? Why can't you just... And now I can understand why people said that. Now I can, because now I'm like the same way. I love weed, but and I would smoke it if it was legal. But I'm having to use the alternative Delta 8 at the moment, but it's close. I'm sure they'll freaking make it illegal any day now. Any day now. I'm sure Indiana will probably make it illegal, and I think it's illegal in a few states already.
The president would like to make it legal, the one we have right now. So, but he also might poop his pants. So
The governor here in Indiana doesn't want it legal at all.
Who, the president?
The governor here in Indiana.
No, I know our governor doesn't want it legalized either. He's okay with it for medicine, but he'd just rather not.
Is that why the president keeps getting lost in the bushes? He's looking for a bathroom.
You never know. I think his issues are way deeper than THC, man.
I don't know. I just think it's a big money maker, and it would help the economy, and yeah, it would help all kinds of things. It would reduce crime. There's a million different positives.
Hey Jude, what is decriminalized in Tennessee?
Oh my God, that would be awesome. Well,
what is decriminalized in Tennessee?
Decriminalized in Tennessee. I don't know what the Tennessee. I'm not from Tennessee.
I guarantee somebody's misunderstanding something, because I know what the only way that the governor of Tennessee has said the only way that it's going to become legal or decriminalized in Tennessee is by a ballot question to actually decriminalize it. And it's not happened yet. The only thing that's legal in Tennessee is the oil for medicinal use.
Yeah, that's the worst thing that sucks with weed, is it takes forever to get out of your system. I agree. That is the downfall. Yeah, I think Tennessee will probably be one of the last states to be legalized.
Between Tennessee,
I thought my state
Alabama,
would be, but I was really I was surprised when they did medicinal.
Between Tennessee, Alabama, and Texas, you're absolutely right. It's one of those three states are going to be the last to decriminalize or legalize it or anything like that. They're just too conservative, and they don't want to legalize it at all.
I guess I separate THC from drugs. I don't know why. I know it is technically a drug, but for some reason it doesn't register to me as the same at all.
It's actually a plant.
Alcohol does. To me, alcohol seems very much like a drug.
God made
an addiction. How addictive it is.
God created weed, and it is the only thing that is medicinal, and all the other drugs.
No, cocaine's from the coca plant, and heroin's from the poppy seed.
Yeah, but they add other additives, I think,
Yeah, but you can still do opium.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Not in Tennessee, you cannot.
Oh, no, you can't do it. Like, no, yeah.
No.
I don't think she meant legally. I think
just
just physically you can do it.
No. I'm responding to chat.
Oh.
People are not, they're not up on what's going on in Tennessee. The only way it will become legalized in Tennessee is by a ballot question. The governor will not entertain it becoming legal in Tennessee.
They really act like it's horrible stuff, and I don't understand. I mean, okay, like if somebody's on cocaine, they might do a violent crime. They might. But someone who on weed might eat a lot of food. They might.
No, I didn't know about that, Kathy. I didn't see your message yet.
Right. Jan, they're either going to get the munchies or they're going to go find a corner to go crawl up and go to sleep.
Heck yeah, or both.
Right.
Or at the same time.
I'm looking
What's
down at
going
my
on with
phone.
Jab?
Everybody's wondering what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the chat through my phone.
And of course, I have no way of ever having firsthand knowledge of what that will do to a person. Okay, for the record.
Yeah, prayers, Kathy. Everybody, she's going through a family member or friend unaliving himself. That's horrible.
Oh,
I'm so
that's
sorry,
so
Kathy.
sad.
They will absolutely will not arrest you for personal use possession in Tennessee.
That's
They'll
not
give
true.
you a ticket most places in
right.
most states.
Right. They'll give you a ticket and it'll have a court appearance and it's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, they just won't arrest you on the spot and take you to jail a lot of the time. Right. But you still have the same consequences. It still sucks. That's what they did with mine. And mine was all the way back in 2012 when I got my possession of marijuana. I didn't get arrested or go to jail. They just they showed actually I didn't get anything until a couple of days later where they put a summons on my door. So, and then, yeah, I had to do probation and deal with it just like a regular charge. It didn't really change much. Yeah, it's nice not having to go to the jail. I mean, that sucks. But,
they're still going to get you and they're still going to charge you criminally.
My dog tore up my hair thing. Although all people I know that went on to the hardcore drugs all started with weed. I didn't like THC at first at all.
That is something that a lot of people
acquired over time.
I liked it, and I never didn't like it, and I never went to no other substances whatsoever.
Alabama, your ass is going to jail. What? There's a lot of it. Oh, what's that? Jackal Miner, Canada. Jack Lade Meyer. How come you have a name we've never seen before? What's the misinformation? Please do tell. Oh, wise one. Oh, wise one. How about you bless us by coming up on the panel and blessing us with your presence and your voice and telling
fix
us
it.
all how
Let us
we're
know.
all wrong. Please do.
I mean, we're not really giving advice. The only advice I've given is to men to not dye their hair. No one, but I mean, and we're saying that drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree, Mama Ramen. You're right. Alcohol. I agree. The fibromyalgia and weed has been absolutely amazing for me.
Alcohol is the devil, and that's straight up. I know, because alcoholism is one of the worst diseases you ever witness.
Did I see PG's title? No. Let's see. What is it? What time is she going live? So now Candace and Candace were both napping on June 15th. What?
How does she know Candace was napping? Did Candace say she
I don't
was
know.
napping?
I'm sure she's going to explain it. I think she just started her live, which
Candace
I probably
has always said Candace has always said that she went into her trailer and took a nap.
The grandmother, but not the mother.
Right. I'm sorry, I said Candace a second ago, didn't I? I meant Grandis. But
Yeah,
Grandis.
Grandis said she took a nap,
Mhm. Yep.
but
The story
Candace
was
never
that
said she took a nap, but I always suspected she did.
is that when they got home, Summer followed Grandma to the trailer to get a piece of candy. When Grandma went in to go lay down and take a nap.
This the
I thought
devil
she took a
is
nap
well.
before
Look
they
out,
planted
Rue
flowers and
coming
got the
in.
candy.
Is she live seriously? And what? Or are you just bullshitting?
Jam, they never planted flowers that day.
But wasn't the story that she took a nap and then she got up and said, "Oh, I got to plant these cacti. Hurry, help me get Summer." And then they got Summer, and then they had candy, and then so the
They
nap
never
was like,
planted. They never planted anything in that pot. The weeds were at least 6 months old. You would have cleared out the weeds to put the succulents into the pot.
maybe not. You're talking about Candace and Grandis here.
Oh gosh. I'm so sick and tired of everybody pushing that. In my opinion, we know it's opinions. I know, but
I
like
know, right?
because say allegedly, you don't want to get sued,
It's so ridiculous. Like we have any clue what happened. We ain't spewing no facts over here because we don't even know.
Oh wow, really? Adoption scams? Said RJ, you were right about fentanyl. I've been trained in it. Also, if a parent has infant and positive for meth, they are not allowed to hold baby because it can transfer through skin to skin. Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. Again, what I said was it was an exposure issue. I didn't say anything about absorption. It's an exposure issue. What the
Oh,
heck
my
was
cat
that?
just knocked over the gate.
Okay.
Lori, when did she say she was asleep? What time? Where? Like at the same time Grandma took a nap?
Candace keeps changing her story.
Oh yeah. She's trying to match Don, you know.
That's not true. Grandis said that when she laid down and took a nap, then she got back up and then they planted the damn flowers.
They never planted the
That's what I
flowers.
thought.
Oh, I'm sure it did didn't really happen.
I don't believe they planted flowers that day at all.
I don't believe they planted flowers because Candace took pictures of everything under the moon, the stars, the sun, every time they walked wherever in the rain, dancing over the hill, over the moon, swimming, doing this, doing that. But she didn't take pictures of her planting flowers. Come on now.
Sorry, hold on, I'm reading something here.
Sorry, that might be a copyright issue. Curious minds like to know.
Nap's story never came until the news interview Grandis did. Yeah, you're right. What? Oh, okay.
Golden Don has 7 alibis, but they all have holes the size of a Mack truck in them.
What has a holes as a what? What'd you say
Holes
about
the size of. I said Don. Somebody in your chats in the chat said Don has 7 alibis. I said that yes, he has 7 alibis, but they have holes the size of Mack trucks that can be driven through them.
Yeah. Candace can't have or couldn't have been asleep if she left the hill twice. I don't think Candace said she took a nap. That's another rumor, in my opinion. Dawn was not at work all day. Best believe that. Yeah, I don't think so either.
No,
Goodness,
that's
Candace,
definitely not true.
that's all the fuck they do is freaking lie. Yep. I'm still curious what Candace did between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. Did they just sit in the truck? Gosh, I don't know. They were driving. I mean, didn't they leave like at 8 a.m. or something? What time did they leave that morning? Justin knows the timeline, I think, pretty well.
Wait, who left for where? Don for work, or Candace and Summer and Grandis for the hospital?
When they left that morning, left the house.
That's going to
Wherever
be
they
around
went to the
8:30.
first place. Whenever they left, when they very first left at 110.
It's going to be around 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah. So, and how long did it took them? Like what to get to the? Where'd they go first? The hospital.
Yes, the clinic. They went to the hospital emergency
So
room.
that's gonna be like what 40 minutes to get there.
25, 30, maybe 35 minutes, somewhere in about there. Justin, they didn't leave at 7:30. That's what time Don was leaving for work. They were still in bed when he left for work. It was around 8:30. And if I remember correctly, the hospital confirmed that on that morning, the wait was about 2.5 to 3 hours to be seen.
I'll put their interviews in one place. We're gonna post the videos from day one and cross-reference them. Yeah, that'd be cool. Can't believe you don't have a overpriced Publix. We don't have Publix either. Not here in Indiana.
Publix isn't even like the expensive grocery store here. Ingles is the expensive grocery store.
What'd you say?
I said Publix isn't even the expensive grocery store around here.
Which one is?
Ingles.
Ingalls? Oh, okay. In the very beginning, Don said that he went and did a side job. The song lady, it was a patch job that he left and went and did. Then Amanda Grace says she thought they left at 7 a.m. I think I'm going to get off here, to be honest, Sherry, here in a minute. And I'm getting really tired, to be honest. I did not sleep good last night at all. For no reason, I just didn't. For some
I'm
reason,
getting tired.
I don't know why. I maybe because I don't know. Maybe because I haven't been drinking very much Diet Coke, and I had one kind of late yesterday, so I don't know. Usually I drink Diet Coke constantly, but I haven't been drinking it so much lately.
Okay, Justin, you are correct with that. Don didn't leave till 7:30, though. They were still in bed when Don left for work. So they got up around 8:15, and went off to the hospital after that. They were not at the hospital by 8:30 in the morning. It's a walk-in clinic it was a walk-in clinic during the ick that went around. It was not an appointment. She could have went there anytime in the morning, and they would have seen her. So, and the hospital confirmed it was about a 2.5 to 3 hour wait to be seen at the clinic. None of what the Wells try to have anybody believe about the timeline makes any sense.
Hey, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep, guys. I'm not.
Same here.
Yeah. Tired. Yes, Dawn does lie. That's true. I mean, true.
Right. But let's not forget, I live in the area, and I was up on the 15th a year later just to judge the time of day it was, to compare it in the picture. It was about 7. The time that that is going, everybody's saying is not right. But anyway, on that note, I am off. Have a good night, Ziggy.
All right, good night. Thanks for coming up.
Absolutely.
It's only 2:45 p.m. Really, Craig? They all do lie. Yeah, I agree, guys. I agree. We can't really know the true time, unfortunately, because they're the exact true time. Because they freaking lie. I mean, I guess it just seems like they have some kind of agenda or some kind of, they lie all the time, so they're hiding something. All right, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm so mad there's no food places open because I'm hungry. All right, but I'm tired too. I could just sleep through it. I know, Lori. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter, does it? All right, guys. Good night. Go over to PG and say, Siggy Bomb.